Good evening. We had some icy weather tonight, so this is your live. So I am going to show you guys some of the new Club Couture for March Club Couture. But first, I wanted to do a little buffalo check, the mini buffalo check on these wooden blocks, because that's what we're going to do the design on. So this is the shimmer white, shimmer frost, because I couldn't remember what it was called. It's just a shimmer frost, and I just laid the transfer over both blocks, and you can do them both at one time. And if you need to work quickly though, because you don't want it to dry too much before you get finished. But this just gives a little more vintage if it does dry, so it's really not a big deal. So as soon as you finish squeegeeing all of the paste across, put all the extra back, then you will take it off that reusable transfer. Okay, so we're going to dry this right quick because we want to flip these blocks over so that we can do the other side. Because I'm going to do, you see that cute little windmill laying up there? That's going to be my O in the home. So this is parts of the March Club Couture. So if you're not a member of Club, this is a great time because y'all, this is the cutest design. This is all on one transfer, and it's exclusive to designers and Club Couture customers only. So this is the little barn, and I think it's stinking adorable. So I've got some gray that I mixed up. If you watch me often, you know that I like to mix some colors. So this is just a charcoaly gray that I've mixed up, and I'm going to just do the roof. And if it gets a little bit down into the barn, that's okay because I have another idea with that. So I really don't care. I'm going to kind of use it as some shading. We'll see if that works out. So then I also am going to do the barn doors. I decided they might look good with gray and just break up some of the color. And then I'm going to use, you see the little shimmer red over there, and it's kind of a rustic red. It looks pretty bright, but it's really not quite that bright. So I'm going to use that as the color of my barn because I love a good red barn. And then we're going to do a little mixing along. So I'm not really worried if I get my gray and reds mixed together here a little bit, because I think it'll just make the barn look neater. So I'm trying to put just a little at a time and then get right up to the edges. And then we'll do a little blending. My favorite thing, because I'm just going to smudge it together with my fingers. So as soon as we get, and you can see some of my gray is dragging into my red, but that is fine because, like I said, that's going to be a little bit of our shading. Thought this might be a fun way to do a little bit of shading and bring it into the barn a little bit. So I think you could actually do even more than I did, and it would look really neat. But I kind of just smudged and then kind of just took some of my gray out into the barn a little bit. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's just a little outline, a little shading around it. And I think it turned out pretty nifty. So now we're going to do, this is also another part of the club transfer. This transfer is the best. It is one of the cutest ones, and you're going to just love when you get it. So I'm going to not do the O because I'm going to put that cute little windmill there. So we're going to do the H, M, and E all in red, but then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add a little bit of gray to it because I think it will look nice with this barn. And since my block is gray with just a white wash on it, I think that it will look nice. So again, we'll see. We're going to just smudge the gray, and I decided just to do kind of the tops and the bottoms of the letters just to see how that looks. And y'all know I like to just try new things, so I was like, well, let's see. And so then as soon as I get finished getting it all smudged around those areas, we're going to just peel that off. And that gives us just a little bit of edging again on our letters. And I think it looks pretty nifty. So I'm going to dry this again right fast. And because this is not, I was like, oops, now it's dry. I dried it when you weren't looking. And we're going to just use some of our charcoaly gray here again. And just squeegee that across. This is a super cute little project, y'all. And these are just 5.5 by 5.5 blocks, like 2x4 blocks. And I guess they're like 2x6s. So look how cute. I just love it. This transfer, y'all, I want to just do more and more with it. So thanks for watching. See you soon.